6:46 is the time. A beautiful view outside. Early on this Thursday morning, we are talking about rip currents this morning. It certainly has had our attention this week, specifically in Fort Morgan, where we have seen tragedy strike twice this week.
That's right. It is really one of the most dangerous things that happen on the Gulf Coast is going down to the beach and testing yourself against a rip current. You just can't do it. It is an extremely dangerous situation. So much so, in fact, that it is our #1 weather-related killer.
Yeah, and for those of you that live here, you've heard us say this time and time again, but for those of you that are in from out of town, a rip current is nothing that you want to take lightly because, as you mentioned, rip currents are our #1 weather-related hazard, more than flooding, tropical, lightning, and tornadoes.
All right, so you pile all those together and they don't come up to the number of deaths that occur from rip currents, and this is from 2002 to 2020, 172 deaths. So really, this is extremely serious business. Rip currents are strong currents that go out to sea and can carry even experienced swimmers with them. Our rip current risk is high through today, but it will ease into the weekend.
Yeah, so by tomorrow we should start to see yellow flags start to flying at our beach, and we could see maybe a few green flags by the time we get into Saturday. But in Orange Beach, they do not fly green flags because even when the water is calm, there is still a chance for rip currents. So swimming in the Gulf, it's not like swimming in a swimming pool. There are always going to be at least some currents.
Right, and one of the reasons at Orange Beach is because you've got Perdido Pass there, and anytime you have a pass, rip currents are possible there and along near piers and jetties and those sort of structures. So that's something to watch for. So you always want to be careful, even when the flags are green. Make sure that you are aware of the flag system and what the lifeguards are doing and where those lifeguards are.
Yep, because there are also going to be days where we could have a high risk for rip currents, but then some beaches are flying yellow just based on their conditions, and vice versa, where you have a medium risk for rip currents, you could have red flags flying at a few beaches. So it's very important to know before you go down to the beach.
Okay, so that said, it is going to be a day where folks are going to be tempted to go to the beach, and with good reason. It is going to be mighty warm, and at the beach it's a few degrees cooler. Orange Beach is an absolutely gorgeous place this morning as we look out over Perdido Pass, and there's Alabama Point just on the other side of the pass there. Beautiful skies this morning. Blue skies over the downtown skyline of Mobile from the Window Depot Mobile camera.